Hello wrestling fans, this is possibly the 9th or 10th episode of GorgeousElliotts Talk Wrestling, not Impact Wrestling. And this episode is going to be centered around the 5th of August episode of TNA's Impact Wrestling. And yes, this video will obviously contain lots of
spoilers.
And now it's over, time for the review. I kind of tuned in at a bit of a confusing time because I was late watching it because I was playing my Party 8 with Tara. So I was about 5 minutes late watching it. So I got very confused because I tuned in at the same time that they're having the brawl at the start of the tag team championship match, the tag team match between Zima Ion, Bobby Roode, and versus even A Double and Kenny King, I think his name is. So it's quite a confusing time to tune in, really. King and Aries work well in the ring together, and so that they can make a really good tag team in the future. It was a great idea to open the World Heavyweight Champion and the #1 contender, as it keeps fans interested in what will happen in the rest of the programme. The countering counters made Kenny King seem really strong, which is quite nice because he's not been in Impact Wrestling much lately. We come out from commercial to a power switch, which kind of makes me wonder what the hell's happened, but you know. I'm liking the constant tasters of what could go down at Hardcore Justice between Austin Aries and Bobby Roode. I'm a huge fan of Austin Aries being the World Heavyweight Champion, as it allows not only him but also TNA themselves to introduce the X Division style into the World Heavyweight Championship picture or Heavyweight Division, which hasn't really been done an awful lot in TNA. A great match that opened Impact very well and has a decent ending. The Sting promo, that entrance never gets old, to be fair. He's been doing the same entrance for years now, and every single time he gets such a loud pop from every member of the audience. I'm loving the "I'm not accusing you" act of Sting. I really want to see Storm in charge of a stable, as this could be a really interesting storyline with plenty of possible angles in the future. The Bully Ray and Robbie E match is going to be up next, of course, because it was. Why is Robbie even in the Bound for Glory series? It's just, I don't know. He's not really a huge one. He's not really a huge don with the fans. No one really likes him at all, and he's too small. And then it kind of makes you think that he's only really in there for disqualification endings and squash matches. Because hell, they need someone in there that's small enough for a squash match. It was a very quick and quite mediocre match that didn't let either men's talent shine through. I know Robbie's not got a lot of talent, but he's got some in there. Next will be the Madison Rayne, Earl Ebner and Gail Kim backstage segmenty thing. It's quite nice as well. No, this isn't a note, but it's quite nice that WWE could take a look. Take a leaf out of TNA's book, because their referees actually have names. Yeah, they have names. Unlike WWE, who's just referee. I didn't like the way the Madison Rayne and Earl Ebner story has turned out, because I didn't think it would be an old referee that Madison Rayne was going to fall for. However, it could be an okay storyline if it turns into a favoritism kind of thing. Like, it kind of lets Madison Rayne win matches because he's a referee and he's with her. Mickey James looking hot as ever with a new hairstyle. And is Tara's knee actually that messed up that she constantly needs a brace on it? No, not you. Bless you. Yeah, the Knockouts #1 contender match. Little quick for a side note. It's too bad that Velvet Sky was released from her contract. This whole match kind of displayed the mix of power and smarts of the Knockouts and shown why they dominate women's wrestling as much as they do. Mickey James is just a little firecracker, isn't she? Always jumping on the ring. I thought that's where the storyline was between Madison Rayne and Earl Ebner was heading. And it's quite unfortunate, really, as Tara and Tessmacher could have made a brilliant match at Hardcore Justice. And they're both faces as well, so it could have been a match out of respect as opposed to just a championship. Hulk Hogan and Sting backstage. Not Hulk Hogan, even Buck Hogan. I just put Hogan, so I got confused. This promo actually seemed very genuine and was actually very well done. Unlike WWE's promos as of late. Kind of seeing this season 8 gang, whatever they're called, kind of seems like TNA's version of the Nexus. Chavo Guerrero's in-ring debut against Cash. Possible tag team with Hernandez, and not just because they're Mexican, because they both work together. Well, I don't think Chavo Guerrero's Mexican.
Why are you looking at me? I wouldn't care.
I don't know why. I don't know why I care. Although he's related to Vicky Guerrero. And Chavo still got it after all these years as a pro wrestler. I'm glad to see Chavo get the victory. And it was a good match, but it was clear that all of these tension was supposed to be on Guerrero. I'm not sure if this is the best idea. However, I'm pleased with the ending, and even more pleased with the tribute to the late great Eddie Guerrero. The Angle, Briscoe, Bischoff and Devon segment backstage, and it's really nice to see. No, hang on. Yeah, there you go. It would be really nice to see this whole TNA roster getting together type thing turn into a Team TNA versus Aces and Eights match at the PPV after Hardcore Justice, which I've completely got the name of. But yeah, the PPV after Hardcore Justice. The little baby shower promo, which I kind of thought was a bit unneeded.
Baby shower?
Yeah, because one of the superstars or the athletes got someone pregnant. This just seemed like a huge product placement segment for TNA, with t-shirts being shown, dolls, baby's toys, baby clothing, everything just like being shown that's TNA merchandise. And she is just a god-awful actress. Just god-awful actress. Park backstage. I don't want to kafar you. Bless him. Bless him. Except, I think, yeah, I didn't make a note of this, but I thought it. I don't like the way Abyss has just been ditched. Because I really like the Abyss character. But I suppose Chris Park wants to sponsor other things. Storm and Angle match. It was obviously the main event of the evening. And I was kind of thinking like halfway through, like what happened to all the backup? But then they came out to the ring and helped. That gangster wannabe douchebag that the camera panned to when Bully Ray entered. It was just there like, Ray. I was like, no. Ray.
Slowly trying to sell his
That whole match was great except for the mix-up of the UK and USA adverts, which like usual in the main event, like, interrupted the whole match for me because it was cutting out for the UK adverts and it's coming back and cutting out again for the American adverts. I would have been really pleased with either winner really. I'm not too pleased with the ending of the general episode, as it actually left more questions unanswered than anything, as when it comes to Aces and Eights. I'd give it again an overall rating of 8.5, which is quite popular with us this week. It was definitely an improvement over some of the recent episodes. What? 8.5. I'm not going to say it's an improvement over last week, because I only seen half last week's episode, which is why I didn't upload that week, and I do apologise for that. If anyone was thinking that WWE were the dominant brand in professional wrestling, then I think that episode has shown at the moment TNA has better writers, and that TNA does not just rely upon WWE rejects. And these are some questions that I'd like you to discuss down in the little, not the description box of course, because it's not in there, in the comment section down there. Shut up. Where do you think that this Aces and Eights thing is going, and are you found the storyline? Shut up a minute, I'm filming.
Sorry.
Now, like I said earlier, I'd love to turn to a Team TNA versus Aces and Eights match at whatever pay-per-view after Hardcore Justice. And yes, I am following the storyline at the moment, because it's a very good storyline. Do you reckon that TNA is on a similar level to WWE with regards to the recent episodes that we've been airing? And I obviously personally think that question is yes. At the moment, I look forward to them both on a similar level except for SmackDown. Are you disappointed in the sudden end to the Bully / Joseph Park rivalry, and the fact that Park's Abyss character seems to have just been swept under the carpet after, what was it, the last pay-per-view, Destination X. No, it was the Impact after Destination X, or before, when they had that match, and then Park did Abyss's finisher, and then that's kind of like ended Abyss's character really. The minute that Joseph Park did a Black Hole Slam, just kind of completely ended Abyss as a character, which was kind of annoying to see really, because I really, really like Abyss, and in a bit annoyed that he's gone. But yeah, discuss all that and everything else down in the down in the comment section below. Not the storyline, I'm knackered from work, please excuse my stupidity. And I look forward to hearing all your points, comments, reading them, whatever. Leave video responses, and hopefully, well actually the next episode we film will be Raw, and that'll be on Wednesday or Tuesday or Thursday or Monday or Friday, or we don't know. But yeah, thank you for watching. This has been GorgeousElliotts Talk Wrestling, and I'll see you later.